Hello and welcome to Tomato Industries Mobile Car Detailing. I'm Tony Tomato. Yeah, it's a bit of a, what do I say, we're on holidays at the moment, but the cars just seem to keep coming. The shed's in a bit of a state. I've got stuff everywhere. We got some towels drying in the dryer, some waffle weaves, some high quality microfibers, and just your cheaper ones. Lunch has arrived in the form of a Salami Baguette, which I've taken a couple of nice bites out of and I'm loving it. Got the coffee there. Also, a package has arrived. That's from Daniel down at Details Central, and I tried to order a 12-ounce bottle of solution finish. He was out of stock, but he was good enough to send me a 1 ounce for free to keep me going, so thank you. My little spray atomizers have also arrived, which is good. My socks and undies are ready to be put back in the cupboard. The surfboard's up on the wall, ready to have a crack at a moment's notice. What else we got? Got some new shelves just there and over there. Try to keep my water pressure units. That's a Stark one. It's made in China, branded in Australia. I actually got it for free. There's a bit of a story to it. What else we got around here? There's my hats that I give out to my customers. Bit of advertising and marketing. So you can see here the schmozzle the place is in. Polishers, touch-up paints. What else have we got here? Got some halogen lights the other day. Also purchased this from Detail Central, 30 watt Helenova light, work light. They're good, these things. I think they go up to 50 watts, or you can get a 20 watt rechargeable. So I've got some big tubs of CT Superwash. It's quite strong, this stuff. I mainly use it on cars that are coming in for full correction and protection, just to start the process, get all the stuff off. It doesn't matter if there's wax or whatever on them then, because there's more going to be put on after that. Generally use the Optimum car wash as a sort of shampooing car wash. Also use it as a snow foamer. Works very well as that. Some more products there. Polishers and some water glim. Grease and wax removers. More touch-up stuff there. But out here, we've got the Kerrick upholstery shampoo, and you might be familiar with these. Oh, they've come back. These were pulled out of the camper van the other day. I shampoo extracted them. It's 3 days later now, and the young lady who owns the camper van has rung me up this morning, a little bit distressed. She had a friend stay over in her van, another young lady, last night, and as they do, they got drunk, and her friend vomited on her newly cleaned bedding. So she's brought it back over, and I've given it a good spray with the Kerrick using a product called Sensation. It's pretty strong, so I should get that out. I won't charge it for this. This is like a Christmas present, and this one got the treatment also. So yes. Just when I thought I was on holidays, things just keep popping up. I've already had to knock back another 3 people who have texted me this morning, asked me to do their cars, because at some stage I've just got to say no, enough is enough, and I have reached that point. The only thing I'm going to be doing is this car here, which is the Nissan Tita, where I did a video the other day showing I basically got all the excess glue and stuff that were left from the badges. This is a spare part, so I used one of those rubber wheels and drill, got all that off, and so I'm going to polish this and then put the new badges on. I'm going to be doing that at my leisure, and I'm also going to be a little bit of rust converter up yonder, and these bumpers need to be wet sanded and polished, and just in a nick of time My wet and dry 2000 and 3000 sheets have arrived, which is good. We don't have them in this town. I've had to source them out of the town. And also I am waiting on the delivery. Oh, there goes a whiz courier now. Maybe he's got it on board. Waiting on the delivery of my new airbrush kit. An Iwata. And I'm going to try and fix this scratch. So I'll give it a sand and a hit with the airbrush a bit later on. Don't know if that's today or tomorrow. As I said, I'm sort of semi on holidays. It's hard to turn the head off after it's been such a busy year. The head just keeps going and thinking and wanting to buy new things and trying to research new products and what have you. So that's a challenge at the moment, just turning it off. Get down the beach, go for a surf. It's another magnificent day here in Byron Bay. It's a coastal town, holiday town. About 15,000 or so people live here permanently, and at the moment, holiday time, it'll get up to anywhere to 50 to 60,000. This is where the things like Blues Fest, Splendor in the Grass, all that's held down the road, or up the road really. Yes, so I think it's time to go back to that baguette and have another go at it. And also, got a little bit of a calendar going there. It's a girly calendar the lady at the newsagents gave me. Strange thing. They're on special, $2. It's fallen down behind there somewhere, so I've got to get it. I guess, it's a man cave. It needs some pictures of chicks on there. So, yeah, I'm going to spend the day going through all these. You can see there's little bits of debris and crap in them all. Clean them all out, clean up the sandpaper, throw out what I need to throw out, and come up with a different storage system. I've just been coming home from work. I've been so busy that I've just been throwing stuff everywhere. So all my pads are just everywhere. These ones need to be washed. And so I'm going to come up with a different storage. I think I'm going to have it in here. So I'll just have polishing, compounding, the wool ones, and maybe something for the clay bar with the clay pads, that sort of thing. Yeah, I need to get a bit more organised. That bloody baguette is absolutely magnificent. No. Oh, that's good. So what else we got here? So here we go. We got the Maguire's Super Greaser, which I really like. And I inquired from Maguire's and one of the car care shops around here. You can get it in 19 gallons. Oh, 19 litres. Jesus Christ, I've been watching too many bloody American videos. 19 litres. I thought I'd want to get it in bulk. These are alright. Can't remember what these are worth, about $40 or something like that. So yeah, I inquired about the 19 litres and found out if I buy it in 19 litres, the cost is, I think, $2 cheaper than buying 3 or the same amount in these size, 3.8 litre, which just doesn't really make sense and doesn't encourage you to buy it. So there you go. So I bought 3 of these ones instead. It's just a magnificent day. Look at it. It's just fucking beautiful, mate. And I think we're at about 29 degrees in the old scale Fahrenheit. I think that's about 84. Things are really starting to warm. We've had a lot warmer days than this. We've been up in the 34s, 36, 38s. One day I went to a place called Lismore, or a suburb right next to Lismore, which I think it was 36 up there. We're in a courtyard, and man, oh man, was it hot. It was the day I did that golf. And yeah, it was full on. So, I'm just having a look here. These are my specialty waxes. We got the soft, what do we got in here? I think we got the soft 99 authentic Kenobi. We got the finish care. Oh look, there's a pad, a used pad. It's just been thrown in there in the midst of battle. This is what I mean, I've got shit everywhere. Of course, the Fuso coat. I've got some Conlite 476. Ah, there that is. Oh man, I've been looking for that. Bloody hell. Oh, and there that brush is too. I mean, oh fucking hell. I don't know how everyone else goes, but when it's just flat out, flat chat, I tend to just put things wherever, and then they're not where they're supposed to be when I go looking for them. So it's a lesson to be learned. So I get some finished care high temp. I've used this. I used that on my own car. It's pretty good actually, yeah. And the good thing about it, it's got a rubber ring around the bottom, so you can actually place it on the car. Whereas a lot of these others, they don't have that, so you got to find somewhere to put it when you're working. And there's another applicator. What else have I got? There's probably everything I've fucking been looking for and lost. Anyway, my rubber wheel, copped a hiding the other day doing this. There was a sticker, and it was way up the top. It ended way up the top, right on the edge, and it was about this big. It's been there for what, 8, 9, 10 years. It was just in between that part where it just starts to go brittle and just starts to flake off, and just still holding its own. Anyway, so I tried with a heat gun. That had no effect. Anyway, so I brought this puppy up, and you know, I started working here. It wasn't coming off very easy at all. I was worried the glass was getting pretty hot. Anyway, I slowly worked my way up, and then I tied the tape all up under here, and you know, to get these top bits were just a nightmare, an absolute nightmare, because you couldn't fit it in. Anyway, so I got to sort of about here. I had this bright idea about using a standing blade, because all the actual lettering and that had gone, and what I was left with was sort of like the hardened glue, and I just ran the Stanley blade straight across, and it just came straight off. Oh, it's one of those moments. I don't like taking Stanley blades to glass because of the scratching, but I did the right angle and everything, and boom, it just came off. Beautiful. I don't know if it'll work again, but it worked that time, and I'm so happy about it. So anyway, these things are drying. The Kerrick's done his job. I'll give him a smell test in a moment to make sure we've got the... because, alright, yeah, I've got to... She, you know, after the vomit incident, her and a friend went back to a friend's place and stayed there. I don't know why they were probably too drunk to drive. So anyway, so they stayed at their friend's place, and then she went back this morning, and this stuff was stinking the high heavens. And so she took it to the local car wash and hit it with a high pressure washer and absolutely flooded it and soaked it. So when she brought it into me, it weighed about, I don't know, 10 or 20 kilos. I put it up against the wall here, let gravity basically take its work its magic. There's a big puddle here of water and stuff, so yeah. So anyway, I don't know, I just asked her, why don't you just buy another one? You know, I'm not going to charge her, but I didn't tell her that. You'd think this thing's so old, you just buy another one. But I don't know. Anyway, there you go. So anyway, that'll dry out. Probably needs to be turned over now. It's still a bit wet on the sides. I'll do the rotisserie with it. Just keep turning it over, let it dry, and some. Getting there. So yes, I'm trying to come up with different formats of how to do videos and that. You know, I sort of watch mine. I watch a lot of other guys, and I just think, well, That's heaps better than mine. Mine are pretty boring, really. So I'm going to try, I guess, just to be myself a bit more, and you know, not make it all about just work or cars and that sort of thing. And I just had one of my many mental blanks. You got to love that. Yeah. It was a, what am I doing now? Oh, that's right. I'm waffling. I'm officially waffling. So on that note, I'm going to let you go. I don't know wherever you are in the world. This is what it's like in Byron Bay today. I hope your world is as nice as this, and I wish you all the best.